You may kiss the bride.
August 7th, 2022. This moment here was the beginning of the rest of my life. But it almost never happened. So today I want to tell you how I almost missed the biggest blessing of my whole life, how you might be missing yours, and then finally, how not to miss it. Now, with that said, here's my story. So I was working out one day in the gym when I saw a woman who caught my attention. Now, ironically, the thing that drew me to her was the fact that she didn't want attention. She wasn't seeking any attention. She was just there doing her own thing, and to me, that was very attractive. So over the next month or two, I would see this girl probably another 2 times. And every time I saw her, I wanted to ask her out, but I didn't. I was terrified. I was so consumed with all of the negative what ifs. What if she has a boyfriend? Or even worse, what if she's married? What if I make her uncomfortable by approaching her in the gym? What if she realizes that she's way better looking than I am and that she can do better? You get the gist of it, okay? It was a negative spiral. So basically my brain was shutting down the possibility of anything ever happening before I even gave it a chance. During those few months, I thought about asking her out 24/7, but I was so intimidated by the chance of it not going well. So as I look back on the time before asking her out, I realized that I was very close to letting fear dictate the way that my life was gonna end up. Now that may sound dramatic, but I think it's true for me, and I think it could be true for a lot of other people. Now, if you've ever seen the movie We Bought a Zoo, there's this scene that I think describes this dilemma very well.
You know, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. Just literally 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery. And I promise you, something great will come of it.
So as you probably put together by now, I ended up asking that girl out, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made. But it made me think, how many things do we as humans just avoid because they're scary, but if we did them, it would change the whole trajectory of our lives? I think there's probably a lot of things like that. Okay, now the funny thing is, if we analyze this issue truly unbiased with the cost and benefit, we'll see that it certainly does not equal out. I think there are many opportunities in life where really all it takes is 20 seconds of courage and your whole life will be impacted. Now for you, maybe it's asking somebody out as well. Maybe it's writing a book. Maybe it's starting a YouTube channel. Whatever it is, I know it feels scary and I know it feels like a risk. Okay, but realistically, let's think about this. If my 20 seconds of courage with asking her out didn't go well, what's the worst case scenario? I stay single. I don't lose anything. My life just stays the way it is. But if my 20 seconds of courage pay off, and they did, I got a life partner. I got my wife. My life drastically changed because of those 20 seconds of courage. So now I want you to think about all of the scary decisions that you have in your life. What are they? And if you're really brave, you'll comment them below for extra accountability. But I want to encourage you to ask that person out, apply to that college, call your boss, repair that old relationship. Just do it, because the 20 seconds of courage will never be worse than the regret of always wondering what could have happened. And truthfully, it was 20 seconds of courage that led me to taking 6 months out of my life to just focus on improving myself. And it literally changed my whole life. I was scared of what people might think if I disappeared for a bit, but the outcome was 100% worth it. So make sure you watch this video next for practical tips on how to change the direction of your life. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.